See, and wafa Steve Nifi. Wafa Steve ni wa hanging na ono. Just okwa Ghana kra ni we secret of your easy. Wafa Steve na say.
Nyame adum brapen.
We are boko. I know you trika rough. You trika almost 2 hours. Direction of mine. As I have a Ghana. Wafa Steve movie no so far no. What is the aim? What is the plan? What is the whole thing behind the movies that you are shooting in South Africa recently?
I would say it's not easy to come up with a movie, so most of the time, from a fee and to coming into, and the man here difficult today, coming into somebody's country, and then trying to start something. At least I planned this for almost like 4 years, and then so far I'm done with like 4 different projects, 4 different movies. And then we've premiered first. My main aim is to sell everywhere, internationally, locally, everywhere. And so far it's going well. I mean, we're looking at the cinema sales. They're premiering in all the states, let's say all the provinces in South Africa. So we started first with Johannesburg, and then day and day, almost every weekend, we do something new.
That's proper, man. Yeah, I can move in Assam now. I started from way back in Ghana, and I say, because Ghana, the name is a new move. Champion attack, for ladder. And if you're in Ghana, there was all about the music. I didn't see video, I mean, movie as such. See, I don't know how did it all came about it.
No, even if I did a couple of movies. Those days, I think I graduated as a filmmaker. So way back in school, when you realize that movies was not really paying that time. Okay. Yeah, time. Kumawood has not even started.
That is in Ghana.
In Ghana. Okay. So that's why people knew me for almost like 10, 15 years in the music and video industry. But when I came here, South Africa is a country which gives a lot of opportunities. So I started to pitch up my movie career, and then, God being honestly, it's really going well. For me to have a private and executive producer who I work with, who is ready to fund in everything we do, you know, it makes you feel like things are really proper. So movie industry in here and there, it's good. And then it started all when I realized, watching some of these South African movies, we come to realize that no, the weight is not that big. And then we also have the aims and objectives we could push it. So that's how we started.
If let's say you were in Ghana, like how if you could have been making more than what you are making, and your name would have been more. Because Ghana, like a didn't quit the power. Ampao, I how no say, baby, your credit is all how.
The truth about it is home is home. And then me life, you know, I believe in one thing. I don't want to be a local champion. Yeah. God knows that we've paid our dues in the country. Even as at now that we are not even home, we still recognized. So I believe in giving a challenge to myself, and that's why I came all the way to this country. South Africa, we know in the whole Africa, is one of the leading when it comes into film production or production in general. So I came here with an aim, say, maybe testing my hoarding. And then God being so good, it's going well. I wouldn't say if you but it's going well. For me to come this far, and even at this time here, where we've been able to reach and whatever. I mean, who is the bad?
About 2017 and 2016. When was that? Actually. So, because over first one, I was a koi, and I was a buy. That's what I tested in a koi, and I'm far back in them.
The truth about it is, I started coming here almost like 8 years ago. Oh. My first production, a South African company did Habitual music video. So I came, I stayed for like 6 months. I went, and 2012 I came back. I came to stay here for 2 years. I went. So I officially came to do the study in 2014. I left here 2016. Okay. So I think 2017 late, and I'm a coffee. I came back on 2018 July.
That was last year.
Yeah, last year. So almost a year now, and yet we are building these projects.
Is there just no more fees now or bomb in terms of visuals in here, you know? It will be a big problem because you plane ticket one way and go to a music video and Zamba back and I
Look, credit is there. Like I'm saying, my focus for the first 5 years has been trying to build my brand and my company in here. If you probably hear me, and then it's better do baby cry free fake and too quick. So I tell them, come here, let's work on something. Obaha, it's more advisable not to come and do one video because it's expensive. Do 2-3 things and then take it back and package. But somewhere next year, I will be also in the house more. Maybe a few more next year.
It's kind of a bar of. Is it that if you naming some of the producers on your age, man, or can you give us a few? One on your age, Mabeko?
Because I'm a boy, I'm not going to make a mistake. I would say from like how the artists, I also say it. Almost every relevant artist, musician, music producer,
Xbills.
Xbills. I mean, almost everybody, So, and then I like it. Like I said, I'm so grateful. I said it in my last interview. Because those days, and I a few of them. My bosses, those days, famous people, Steve Gyamfi. You see, the names were very few. But now, you are proud, Xbills. There are Abass. There are a lot of the boys now, and then they are doing well. You know. Then the good thing I like about them is they also speak to us to say, boss, say you, nami here with you, nanka. You know, that's what I keep on telling people because we feel, say, and yeah, me, I say I'm not in a competition with anybody. There's nothing like a competition because there's something you know I don't know. There's something I know you will not know. So together, if we do it together, that's how the country itself will grow. So me, I work with everybody.
That's proper. Into focusing on Ghana, which are movies were Ghana? You've been having a couple of shots in Ghana and an essay. Comparing both financials, what do you think? Better. You know your pocket better. So both countries, which will you say no? I say Tiapa. I mean, you've been shooting for Lewin and all those. So, which of them will you say it's better for you?
You know, when we always say this, people get us wrong. But let's be honest. Yeah. I mean, for 15 years in the house in Ghana, I realized that the job was working. Yeah. And even my first 5 years there, I said, hey, because you were working to pay people. You were hand to mouth. It's when we got a name and so we realized even getting something out of the job. But honestly, you don't even compare her to fear.
Yes, I had a Tiapa. Of fairness, no, I talk what range you feel. Okay, of fairness, what is the advice that you give to the fellow producers who are also on the line? Be aware who what you have been doing and wants to be where you are, wants to be like you. What will you tell the person? Advice Ben Abemon.
My advice is very few. I keep on telling the boys that there is no end of learning. You just have to learn 24/7. Obi always say, some people send me emails and go like, hey, I want to be a film director like you, but man, go school. Charlie, there is nothing like school anymore. When you can't go school doesn't mean you can't do it. I think YouTube is the best classroom now for everybody. Learn 24/7 and then give yourself bigger challenges. Once you stay home too much, you become a local blaster. You need to be an international blaster artist. So, and not because of anything, but like I say, me, I feel I am here purposely to challenge myself, to feel, say, okay, international wise, you are also recognized. Like now that some of my movies are being played in the national television in everywhere in this country, I feel proud. I feel like, okay, I'm making it. I'm still not there, but I feel like I'm coming.
So regarding the movies, how do we also reach them? And I Nyamba out.
None of my movies would you get full access to it. But I have, and then the good thing is I'm working more with a lot of South African languages. Okay. My first movie has 70% of South African language. So the title is actually called Kids from the Ghetto.
Ghana for mon cause on come with because omontiasi cry. Montiasi.
And the good thing is, I do subtitles for all my movies.
Oh, okay.
So all my movies, like I'm saying, I'm looking at international wise, not just here. So all my movies I have subtitles, and 90% of my movies are all English with subtitles. So, like recently, 2 days ago, I was nominated for a short movie I did, and internationally, and then I had that movie. It's called Meant to Suffer. That's the title of it. It's a short movie, and then I've been nominated in UK, in America, and also in South Africa here. So I feel like we come in there a little.
That's proper, man. So yeah, you heard it all from Mr. Director Steve Gyamfi. You know him. You have been watching all the videos. Champion, Adoss rough, especially Lewin for dear. All right, Rafa Steve, social media handles.
Facebook is Steve Gyamfi. Instagram is Director Steve Gyamfi. Twitter is Director Steve Gyamfi. I think those are.
YouTube. I don't make some videos.
Oh, YouTube.
And I offer video.
You said the NAS said my personal channel. People don't go there. You just type Director Steve Gyamfi and then 90, 20, 40 videos.
Yeah, 198 something. Sarafina. All right, man. So yeah, those are the words from Mr. Steve. Like I said, we always try to bring you the best. Kindly subscribe to the channel. We hope to bring you more and more.